So last year, Edgewater decided to become part of this community, Family Renew community, and I was appointed to be a representative for the church. And that is a organization that works with homeless families. So today we have the executive director, Heidi Daniels recently came to Florida, and she started in June, and she is the executive director. Prior to coming to Florida, she was the executive director for the National Alliance on Mental Illness for the state of New Mexico. Heidi has a PhD in architecture, and you might be able to discern from her slight accent that she came from the UK. She and her husband live in Ormond Beach, so I'm going to invite Heidi up here and to tell you all about Family Renew.
Hello, Michael. Morning.
So Heidi, could you give us a little bit of the history of Family Renew?
Certainly. So Family Renew, 35 years ago actually, beginning of next year, was conceived by Senator Edgar Dunn and a Catholic priest, a Jewish rabbi, and 2 Christian pastors. It always sounds like a bar should come next. But these beautiful men came together and they talked and hashed out about the homelessness in Volusia County. And right in there, an idea was conceived. And along with 20 churches in Volusia County, Family Renew Community was conceived. Family Renew Community is an organization that gives a hand up, not a handout, to homeless, working families with children.
Thank you. Heidi, could you tell us a little bit about the services and programs that are available through Family Renew?
Certainly. So we do one thing, that's it. One thing, and we do it really, really well. Let me tell you about a lady in our program currently, because I think her journey will illustrate exactly what we do. She's 32, and when I first met her, I said, please tell me how you came to Family Renew. And she said, her words, not mine, my mum was a crackhead. By age 9, I was a crackhead. By age 11, I'd had 2 children that were both taken away from me. I bounced around in drugs and sexual activity and crime activity until she was 29. And when she was 29, she wanted to commit suicide. All she could think about was dying. I said, what stopped you? She said, I've got 2 kids out there I don't even know. I couldn't do it because I wanted to meet those 2 kids. She came to Family Renew. We helped her get her children back. We gave her a very small cottage where she's been for almost 2 years. During those 2 years, she hasn't had to pay rent. She hasn't had to pay electricity or Spectrum or anything else. She lives freely, she lives peacefully, and she lives safely with her girls. And she comes in every week for a 2-hour meeting with her social worker, and they talk about finances. She has to be working. She has to save 50% of her paycheck every 2 weeks, which is easy because she has no bills, right? She has to learn how to cook nutritious meals for her children. She has to learn how to be a mother. Remember, she didn't have a mother. She had no role model. And she has to learn how to be able to live sustainably. When I saw her, I said, so what's next? She said, well, let me tell you, I'm buying a home. I'm not renting. I'm not throwing good money after bad, says the lady that's been homeless her whole life. And she said, I am a tax-paying citizen of Volusia County. And she was so proud of that. So what do? We take her and gentlemen like her and mums and dads like her and veterans like her and anybody like that is working, homeless, and that has children, and we help them put their family back together. We love them right where they are, and we love them through to where they can love themselves enough to do what they need to do to keep their family together, whole and sustainable. Family Renew Community.
Thank you, Heidi. I've got one last question for you. How do people in the church get involved with Family Renew?
Well, like Michael, he is your representative to Family Renew, and we're very, very, very happy to have you. You can certainly come and sit on one of our committees. We do all of the same things that other organizations do. We reach out to the community. We make sure that we have services. So those things are beautiful. You can come and work with our families. Our families need help in so many realms. A very tangible, easy way you can help us without leaving your seat is next year is our 35th anniversary. We've been around 35 years, and we're starting a very simple campaign. We're starting the campaign because one number keeps me up at night, and that number is 365. That actually is not the amount of days in a year. What 365 does that keeps me up at night is that's the number of people on our wait list. So next year, we want to attack that wait list right here in your neck of the woods. We want to open a new facility. So on our 35th year, 2004, $35 a month, every month for our 35th year, we'll raise over $1 million. We can open that facility right here in this part of Volusia County. Thank you.
Thank you, Heidi. If you'd like some more information, just outside on the table, there's some brochures, and you can go to familyrenew.org and make your donation.